close attention, he won't be here long.
Here in the Mojave Desert, animals have had millions of years to adapt to the harsh environment. But the lizard is going to die.
What kind of movie is it?
Action!
Just what kind of movie is this is a very good question.
Oh, don't worry, I got a plan. Help! Open the door! Okay, plan B.
Yes, this is Johnny Depp as you've never seen him before,
Name's Rango.
playing the title character in Rango.
What is this?
That there's Rango. He ain't afraid of none of you.
Is that right?
Take care of that for you. All better.
When he first talked to me about it, it was very early on in his process. It was literally, he just said, I have an idea about a lizard on an existential quest, formatted in the Old West. Sort of thing, you know, like the epic spaghetti western. And I just loved the idea, so I immediately agreed.
Did you see that?
What do you think, Doc?
This hawk is dead.
Circle of Life.
Rango is from the director of the Pirates of the Caribbean, Gore Verbinski. He has a completely new take on putting actors in animated films.
Neighbor on neighbor. Pretty soon we're eating our children. You lose some stuff.
And normally in these kind of situations in an animated film, you go into a sound booth and you're reading off the page and they record it and they send it off to the animators and it's done that way. This situation that Gore created, this opportunity for us all to interact, you know, and act and react with one another.
As long as that sign says sheriff, you can believe that there's law and order in this town. But without law and order, ruminate on that. Oh yeah.
At first felt ridiculous, and we all felt perfectly stupid doing it, but it was exactly the right thing. You know, it was exactly what we needed to do because it allowed them, you know, 3 and 4 cameras to capture these various sort of movements, you know, that we were all, you know, interacting, you know, the body language and you know, certain truths or organic truths that happen behind the eyes that you wouldn't necessarily get otherwise.
Where I come from, we call this improvisation.
You came back. What was that? What's wrong with that?
Yeah, it was like a very strange D Company regional theater.
Oh, you do?
You actually ate the bullet.
Yeah, I ate my prop.
All right, let's reset.
You see them, Mr. Rango? People have to believe in something.
Rango is yet another creative character from the mind of Johnny Depp.
You are gonna save us, aren't you?
Count on it, little sister.
That was an interesting kind of dilemma, you know. How do you find, you know, the voice to this character that you haven't really fleshed out altogether? Because you're not going through a makeup process, you're not going through a wardrobe process. So who is this guy? And you know.
Sheriff, we got a problem.
This is my town.
They done taken everything we got.
So you want something to believe in? Believe in that there sign. For as long as it hangs there, we got hope.
Sometimes you find him through wardrobe, you know. Sometimes you find him through body language.
Whatever you do, do not look down.
And Rango is yet another film from Johnny Depp where audiences will say, where did he get that voice?
All right, now listen. I'm gonna give you fellas one last chance to reconsider.
Make your move.
One of the things that I've noticed about people, which I try to incorporate into Rango, was that when people start to tell big stories, big tall tales, or lie, the register of their voice has a tendency to go up sometimes, you know, so they start talking like this because they really want you to believe what they're saying. And so I thought that would be the key for the character.
Help!
He would be so tightly wound and so on edge at all times that his voice would be way up here, you know.
The voice, the face, the animation all lead to the world premiere of Rango in Hollywood. And Hollywood One-on-One is on the red carpet to talk with Depp.
I want to do any movie that my kids can watch, you know. I've done a number that I'm afraid I don't want them to watch until they're about 35 or 40, so yeah, it's nice to do something they can see. Hold on, don't worry, I got a plan.